I'm Michael with WriterSanctuary. Now that spring is upon us, it is getting hot in my office. So it's been one of those ultra busy weeks of randomness. Not that I'm trying to make excuses for myself, but just some days it seems like I have far more on my plate than I should have. Anyway, how did I do last week? Well, first of all, I did surpass my goal of 15,000 words, quite easily actually. In fact, I went over 16,000. I was able to add Writer Sanctuary's contact form. In fact, I even had somebody use it recently to make sure that it works. And from what I can tell, everything on it's driving pretty well, so let's see if that'll stop the contacts from using the guest blogging post. Did I work on 7? No. I had a bit of a hectic week. I didn't get as much done on my Wattpad story as I would have liked. Well, I know I could have squeaked in some time, but I have a problem with afternoon laziness. I do really good first thing in the morning and I crack out my work for my clients, but when it comes to my own stuff, the energy level just disappears. But I'm getting better at making sure that I can keep things going, so I guess we'll find out. Did I research other freelance writing sites? No. Again, I didn't get much done with research. Between my girls being here and being lazy, I just couldn't find the time to research stuff to make a video about. And I probably could have squeaked in the time, but again, I'm still battling with personal laziness. So there we go. It's batting at 500, which isn't bad in baseball. Unfortunately, this isn't baseball, and I should be doing better than 50% of my goals. I mean, can you imagine if your doctor only had a 50% success rate? You'd probably switch care providers pretty damn quick. So one of my biggest hangups is the fact that I don't have many teeth. It's probably one of the most profound self-esteem and confidence killers that I have. Unfortunately, genetics doesn't help, and most of the guys in my family will lose their teeth in their 20s. At one point, my dad was super gluing his teeth back into his head. That's what happens when you're raised by rednecks. I started losing mine in my early 20s, and then it just got worse from there, as did my mental state. But over the weekend, I found out that it won't cost nearly as much as I thought it was going to, and I'm pretty close to being able to fix myself to where I can smile and chew food again. And it would be really nice to be able to smile without having to feel self-conscious about it. In fact, I don't even like looking at myself when I'm making YouTube videos. But I force myself because I want to try to work through all my hang-ups. But still, it's something that I don't really relish every day. But as an online freelancer, I don't really see my clients directly. Most of my clients are done through email or through chat systems. But not having any teeth does affect the way that I talk. In fact, you've probably noticed it in the last 50 videos. But I am pretty excited about being able to smile again without feeling embarrassment or shame. But what I'm really looking forward to is being able to eat steak. I've missed out on a lot of good food over the past 2 decades because I really can't chew anything. So when I have something like steak, I have to suck on it and then break it up with my tongue up against the roof of my mouth. And as a freelancer, how you feel about yourself greatly affects your success. If you don't feel confident, your clients are going to notice it. Luckily, like I said, most of my clients are online, so I can still exude that confidence of being who I am as a writer without having to impact interaction, And I can say that I'm not the most confident man on the planet. I'm not the most confident person in this room, and I'm the only human here. Now, I know that getting new teeth isn't going to be an instant fix for my mental state. There's going to be a lot of work that has to go with that to fix all the problems that I have. It's not just my appearance, it's a lot of things that I've been going through over the past 10 years. But I do believe being able to fix this one aspect of myself is going to get the ball rolling to where I do start feeling better about myself. And this is going to help me on a personal and professional level. So what are your biggest hangups about being successful as a freelancer? Leave it in the comments down below. Another one of my biggest problems is laziness. Now I can talk a big game about how I don't have enough time in the day to do all the things that I want to do. But in reality, I spend way too much time dicking around on Netflix or getting lost in YouTube. Or I can usually sit in silence and think to myself. Usually I ponder over how successful I could be if I would quit being so lazy. And lately I've been doing an okay job of getting out of this funk. But it's simply not enough yet. I just can't figure out why I can't keep myself motivated like I used to. I mean, I used to be really good at what I did. I would push about between 5,000 and 6,000 words a day without even trying, and that was only with mostly part-time work. Now I'm lucky to hit 15,000 words in a week, which is significantly less than what I used to do. I think wallowing in this funk is what's driving a lot of my imposter syndrome problems. Because I really don't think that I am as good as a lot of people say I am. I still feel like I'm eventually going to be found as a fraud. Which is awfully silly considering how I've got tons of accolades from all my clients. I've got almost 10 years worth of experience and every one of my clients love me. But there's just that part of me that I can't accept compliments, and it drives me nuts sometimes. And then this creates a cycle of being too depressed to actually put any effort into any of the projects I'm working on, and then I start feeling like I'm a fraud again, and then it just keeps going and going. I need to try to force myself to do better. Focus my mind to stay on task. Get a grip and do what I can to unfuck myself. I'm being far too complacent lately and just doing what I need to do to get by. I need to start challenging myself again to do better. Because I know I can be. I've done it before. I'm thinking maybe I should go back and read some of my blog posts on WriterSanctuary for motivation. So enough with the humdrum. Let's focus on being positive this week. Now, even though I've had several problems with depression and laziness this year, I still feel that I'm getting back on track. I've been far more productive lately and doing more work than I have been since the year started. I'm starting to get back into the creator that I was years ago. Like back then, I was constantly writing. I want to get back into that mode again, and I think I'm getting pretty close. I mean, last week I was still able to hit my 15,000 word goal, even though I only had like 2 days left and it wasn't really much time. And that's something that I haven't been able to do all year. And this week looks like it's going to surpass even that number. It's all about keeping yourself in a positive headspace and not wallowing in negativity. Now, this is something I've been struggling with, but I'm getting over it. Like I've said in past videos, it's all about focusing on what you can do today to improve yourself. And I'll keep saying that until I drill it into my head and start believing it. I know I'm a good person. I know I'm good at what I do. And I know I can handle far more than I have been. I need to let go of bad habits and hangups that are holding me back. Which is easier said than done. But I know if I truly want to get to where I want to be, it's something I've got to focus on every day. After all, I'm not going to be one of those freelancers who wind up falling ass backwards into success. For me, I have to create it myself and drive myself forward to reach those goals. Now, it's a struggle every day, but it's something I know that I can handle as long as I keep my mind focused. So let's keep a positive mindset and do more today than we did yesterday. Even if that means skipping an episode or two of Supernatural on Netflix. So what are my goals this week? Well, I want to stay on track to write 1 million words this year, and I'm doing pretty good at reaching 1 million. I just need to focus on keeping myself productive. Second thing I want to do this week is try a new theme for WriterSanctuary.com. I'm still working on cleaning up the website, and finding a theme that's better suited for it would probably make vast improvements on its appearance and on its performance. Which unfortunately will take away from writing time because I'll be spending all this time researching themes. But it'll be worth it in the long run. The third thing I want to work on this week is really work on 7. I know this is a common goal that I keep adding to almost every weekly list, but I really want to finish this Wattpad story and move on to the next. The fourth thing I want to do this week is start planning out some more WordPress videos. Now, even though I don't get much attention for WordPress on YouTube, I still would like to add those to my blog simply because I want to teach my dad and my mom how to manage their own websites. Not to mention that I have a few private clients in the past who have requested that I have some videos so they can manage their own websites as well. And instead of sending people to other YouTube videos, I might as well get the traffic for it. I'm still thinking about separating WordPress on a separate subdomain of WriterSanctuary.com and just keeping them all there, but I don't know because I have a page set up for WordPress tutorials, so I don't know, we'll see how it goes. So what are your writing goals for this week? Leave in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this or anything about freelance writing, hit the subscribe button. I normally try to create videos every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but sometimes I just get caught up doing other stuff and it takes so long to create these videos that I don't normally have time. Like yesterday, I wasn't done working till almost 5, which, bless you. Like yesterday, I didn't get done working till, really? Like yesterday, I didn't get done working until almost 5, and it takes me about 3 hours or so to create these videos, and so I'd been done closer to my bedtime. So yeah, I didn't make it yesterday. But sometimes shit happens. So anyway, that's going to do it for me today. I'll see you tomorrow.